Can you imagine that Singapore is so expensive? Singapore consistently ranks as one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in, and there are several reasons behind this reputation. First, this small island nation has limited space, which drives real estate prices through the roof. The vibrant economy and high quality of life attract many people, further pushing up the demand for housing. Additionally, Singapore serves as a global business hub, drawing in multinational companies and a skilled workforce. This economic attraction leads to high salaries, raising costs for goods and services across the board. Upscale lifestyle options abound, with top-notch restaurants and luxury shopping experiences available, all of which can significantly lighten your wallet. To manage consumption and encourage sustainability, the government also imposes taxes on certain goods, impacting everyday expenses for residents. While life in Singapore can be costly, many inhabitants appreciate strong public infrastructure, excellent healthcare, and high safety standards, making the investment feel worthwhile for the benefits received. Believe it or not, Bayer invented aspirin in 1899. This innovative company started as a chemical manufacturer, but quickly made its mark in the world of medicine with the creation of this iconic painkiller. Aspirin revolutionized how we treat pain and inflammation, becoming a household name. But Bayer didn't stop there. They also played a crucial role in advancing healthcare by producing the first synthetic insulin. This breakthrough provided a lifeline for diabetes patients, allowing them to manage their condition more effectively. In addition, Bayer developed oral contraceptives, giving countless women more control over their reproductive health. These contributions not only showcase Bayer's commitment to improving lives, but also highlight the powerful intersection of chemistry and healthcare. It's fascinating to think how one company's innovations have shaped modern medicine and transformed everyday lives. So the next time you reach for aspirin, remember its remarkable journey and the many health advancements that followed. What other inventions have changed our lives in unexpected ways? Believe it or not, Colmar is a cultural gem. This enchanting town in northeastern France captivates with its rich tapestry of cultural heritage, showcasing a compelling blend of German and French influences. Known as the capital of Alsace, Colmar has shifted between these two nations throughout its history, creating a unique architectural landscape that narrates its storied past. As you wander through the picturesque cobblestone streets, your eyes will be drawn to the stunning Gothic St. Martin's Church, whose intricate facade and soaring spire evoke the grandeur of medieval architecture. Not far away, the Renaissance-style Maison Pfister boasts vibrant wooden beams and an intricately adorned facade, reflecting the artistry that flourished during the Renaissance. This mesmerizing fusion of styles creates a charming backdrop where visitors can truly experience a living history, as each building and alleyway reveals the layered tales of Colmar's identity. With every step, you encounter influences that have shaped this town, inviting you to explore its beauty and uncover the essence of its vibrant past. Isn't it fascinating how places like Colmar can tell such profound stories? Here's what actually happens when distress overwhelms us. Psychological distress is a complex experience that affects countless individuals, especially during trying times. This emotional turmoil can manifest in various forms, including anxiety, sadness, and intense stress, leaving people feeling ensnared in their own minds. The roots of psychological distress often lie deep within traumatic experiences, chronic illnesses, or external pressures like societal expectations. Unlike physical injuries that can be easily treated, mental anguish tends to remain obscured, making it difficult for others to empathize with someone's pain. This invisibility can result in shame, fostering feelings of isolation that impede recovery. The effects ripple through many facets of life, impacting relationships, work performance, and overall well-being, creating a relentless cycle that seems unbreakable. However, hope exists in the form of healing strategies. Support from friends, family, or mental health professionals can be vital. Acknowledging distress and discussing feelings openly can serve as a powerful first step toward recovery. Everyone deserves to find comfort and regain control over their life, so why wait to seek help? Did you know about the world's oldest building, Nestled in Turkey lies the Temple of Gobekli Tepe, a monumental site that challenges everything we thought we knew about early civilization. This incredible structure, which dates back to around 9,600 BC, makes it older than Stonehenge and the Great Pyramids of Giza. Imagine a time when humans were mostly hunter-gatherers, yet here they were, constructing massive stone pillars intricately carved with animals and abstract symbols. The purpose of Gobekli Tepe remains a mystery, with theories suggesting it might have been a gathering place or even a center for ritual activities. What's truly fascinating is that it was built long before the advent of farming, indicating that social organization and community gathering existed much earlier in human history than previously believed. Over the years, archaeologists have unearthed a wealth of stone carvings, hinting at the spiritual and cultural life of our ancestors. So when you think about ancient buildings, remember that Gobekli Tepe stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the complex societies that have shaped our world. Believe it or not, Lambert Glacier is colossal. This massive ice giant is located in Antarctica and stands as the largest glacier on our planet, stretching over 60 miles wide at its broadest point. Picture it, a river of ice longer than many small countries, flowing from the heart of East Antarctica. Despite its leisurely pace, this glacier is constantly on the move, carving through rock and reshaping the land beneath it. Lambert plays a crucial role in discussions about global sea level rise. As climate change warms our planet, glaciers worldwide, including Lambert, are experiencing accelerated melting, releasing significant amounts of fresh water into the ocean. This influx can lead to rising sea levels, which may severely impact coastal communities across the globe. Scientists understand the glacier's dynamic behavior closely, as it helps them gain insights into the broader effects of climate change. So the next time you hear about glaciers, think of the Lambert Glacier and its incredible size. This heavyweight in the world of ice is not just a beautiful sight, it's a key player in our planet's climate puzzle. Did you know that Trish Bridge is a breathtaking adventure? Perched high in the Swiss Alps, Trish Bridge offers both engineering marvel and heart-pounding excitement. This stunning suspension bridge gracefully spans a deep valley, providing hikers with an exhilarating journey that feels like walking among the clouds. Built using a few sturdy wooden planks and durable steel cables, the bridge forms an unforgettable route over the icy glacier that lies hundreds of feet below. Just imagine standing on this narrow structure, feeling a gentle sway in the crisp, fresh mountain air, with picturesque views stretching in every direction. But Trish Bridge isn't merely about thrill-seeking. It also serves as a vital connection between various hiking trails, making it a popular waypoint for nature enthusiasts eager to relish the sweeping vistas of rugged peaks and glistening glaciers. While some may initially feel a flutter of fear at such heights, this sense of vertigo often transforms into pure joy as visitors absorb the serene beauty surrounding them. Whether you're an adventurous soul or simply someone who appreciates magnificent landscapes, Trish Bridge is an essential stop that guarantees a delightful mix of excitement and wonder. This might surprise you. Stories outnumber real life. Did you know that on Instagram there are an astonishing 300 billion stories shared every single day? That's right. In the digital realm, people are generating and sharing more moments than most of us could ever experience in our daily lives. Every second, countless users are capturing pictures and short videos, documenting everything from their breakfasts to their wildest adventures. This form of storytelling enables anyone to share their lives with an audience far beyond their immediate circle. It transforms our personal experiences into a global performance. While we often consider storytelling as the realm of authors or filmmakers, social media has democratized this art, encouraging even the most reserved individuals to showcase their experiences. This massive volume of stories represents not only personal anecdotes, but also emerging trends, social challenges, and creative expressions that connect people worldwide. So the next time you scroll through your feed, ponder how this tremendous flow of daily stories influences our understanding of each other and the world around us. Surprisingly, it's a fact that symbols tell stories. The design of the Great Seal of the United States is rich with meaning, especially the lines and bars that represent our government. The vertical lines on the shield symbolize the individual states, reflecting their sovereignty and unique identities. Each state has its own culture and history, contributing to the diverse tapestry of the nation. On the other hand, the horizontal bars represent the federal government, which acts like a bond connecting those states together. This clever design shows how the federal structure unites the states while respecting their independence. It's a fascinating blend of authority and autonomy, showcasing how different parts of the country work in harmony. So every time you see this emblem, remember that it tells a story about unity, diversity, and the intricate relationship between state and federal power. Isn't it amazing how much meaning can be hidden in such simple designs? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Namibia loves nature. It's true, over 40% of this stunning country is set aside for nature reserves, national parks, and community-managed conservancies, making it one of the leaders in conservation efforts worldwide. This extensive commitment means a substantial portion of the land is dedicated to protecting our planet and its incredible wildlife. More than 80 community conservancies play a crucial role here, covering around 20% of Namibia's area. These conservancies not only help preserve the environment, but also empower local communities by creating jobs and encouraging sustainable practices. As a result of these collaborative efforts, wildlife populations are experiencing a remarkable resurgence. Magnificent species such as the black rhino, elusive leopard, and unique desert elephant have found sanctuary in these protected areas, allowing them to roam freely and thrive. Imagine witnessing these extraordinary creatures navigate their natural habitats. Namibia's dedication serves as an inspiring example of how land can be shared harmoniously between humans and nature, highlighting the beauty of biodiversity and the vital need to preserve it for future generations. What if I told you zombies have a deeper meaning? The term zombie likely traces its roots back to the Congo word zombie, which means the spirit of a deceased person. This intriguing origin sets the stage for how the concept has evolved across cultures. In many Western movies and TV shows, we envision zombies as mindless, brain-hungry monsters hell-bent on destruction. However, in Haitian culture, the interpretation of a zombie diverges significantly. Here, a zombie often represents someone who is socially ostracized, indicating exclusion rather than mindless hunger. This unique perspective roots itself in the rich history of Haitian Vodou, where folklore suggests that certain individuals might be revived not as themselves, but as beings under the control of another, representing themes of loss of identity and freedom. Next time you hear the word zombie, consider this profound cultural significance. The term encapsulates fears of loss and disempowerment, while reminding us of the complex ways language reflects our understanding of life and death. Why does urethral cause such itchy rashes? Urushiol is the main culprit behind the itchy rashes that many people experience after coming into contact with poison ivy, oak, or sumac. This sticky oil, found in the leaves, stems, and roots, can trigger an allergic reaction in sensitive individuals. When urushiol touches your skin, it binds to your skin cells, prompting your immune system to overreact and cause inflammation. As a result, you might develop an uncomfortable rash full of red bumps and blisters. Interestingly, not everyone reacts to urushiol. Some people might stroll through a patch of poison ivy without any problem, while others can develop a rash from just a tiny amount of the oil. The severity of the reaction also increases with repeated exposure, making it crucial to identify and avoid these plants. So, next time you're out hiking, keep an eye out for these sneaky plants. Did you know that kiwis are nocturnal treasure hunters? This fascinating bird possesses extraordinary adaptations that make it unique among avian species. The kiwi's nostrils, located at the tip of its long bill, allow it to smell insects and worms buried beneath the forest floor's leaf litter. With a keen sense of smell, it can detect prey even 10 centimeters below ground, making it a master forager in the dark. While kiwis have poor eyesight, they utilize their sensitive whisker-like feathers, known as vibrissae, to navigate their surroundings and find food effectively at night. In addition to its remarkable foraging abilities, The kiwi lays one of the largest eggs relative to its body size, up to 20% of its weight. This incredible investment requires both parents to care for the egg and the hatchling, reflecting the strong commitment to their young. Native to New Zealand and revered in Maori culture, the kiwi stands as a symbol of conservation, showcasing how a bird can thrive by defying conventional norms in the animal kingdom. Who knew such a small bird could carry such a big legacy? Did you know about Japan's unique sumo wrestling tradition? In Japan, sumo wrestlers have a remarkable way of connecting with their fans through a practice called tata. Instead of traditional signatures, these athletes use their handprints to create a lasting memory for admirers. This unique method has been passed down through generations, reflecting both the rich history and culture of sumo wrestling. When fans visit a sumo event, they get the exciting chance to meet their favorite wrestlers, who then stamp their hands onto special papers or souvenirs, leaving behind a giant, colorful imprint. These handprints are more than just marks. They serve as cherished keepsakes that fans can treasure for years. The Tata tradition emphasizes the bond between wrestlers and supporters, showcasing respect and appreciation on both sides. It's a beautiful fusion of sport and art, where each creation is unique and personal. So the next time you admire a sumo wrestler, remember the heartwarming ritual of Tata that brings fans closer to the world of this incredible sport. What if I told you about Lady Liberty's height? The Statue of Liberty stands an impressive 305 feet tall, which includes its base and the torch. This iconic statue, a gift from France to the United States in 1886, weighs around 225 tons. Designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, the statue represents freedom and democracy, welcoming millions of immigrants through New York Harbor. Her torch, which rises high above the skyline, symbolizes enlightenment and hope, while the broken chains at her feet represent the end of oppression. More than just a monument, the Statue of Liberty has become a universal emblem of liberty and human rights worldwide. She has stood proudly for over a century, inspiring people to dream of a better life. So the next time you see this remarkable statue, remember it's not just a piece of art, but a powerful reminder of the values that unite us. How does that inspire you? Here's a wild fact about the blobfish. Often dubbed the ugliest animal in the world, the blobfish has a surprisingly interesting story that dives deep into the ocean's mysterious depths. Found along the coasts of Australia and Tasmania, blobfish inhabit extreme underwater environments, sometimes over 1,300 yards deep, where the pressure can be more than 100 times greater than at sea level. This extraordinary adaptation allows the blobfish to thrive in conditions that would be inhospitable for most other creatures. Unlike typical fish, the blobfish is composed of a gelatinous substance that is less dense than water. This unique composition enables the blobfish to float effortlessly above the ocean floor, conserving energy while it waits for food to drift by. Their blob-like appearance, often seen as unappealing, is perfectly suited for their lifestyle, where swimming is unnecessary. Instead of moving around actively, they prefer to lounge around and leisurely snack on smaller prey, like shrimp and jellyfish. The blobfish illustrates how life can evolve remarkable traits in response to extreme environments, proving that beauty is often more than skin deep. Here's a wild fact about smartphone anxiety. Recent studies show smartphone usage has surged dramatically, climbing from an average of 3 hours and 45 minutes per day in 2019 to an anticipated 4 hours and 49 minutes by 2024. That's nearly a full workday spent scrolling, texting, and streaming. It's no wonder that many experts are waving red flags about this rising screen time. About 68.6% of people believe that this excessive phone use negatively impacts their mental health. Notifications constantly dinging and social media feeds ever updating can create overwhelming stress and anxiety. The psychological toll isn't the only concern. Spending hours staring at screens leads to digital eye strain or computer vision syndrome, causing symptoms like blurry vision, dry eyes, and headaches. While smartphones offer convenience for communication and entertainment, it's crucial to take regular breaks to engage with our surroundings. Setting limits on screen time and practicing mindful usage can help protect both our mental well-being and our eyesight. sparking a healthier relationship with technology. Surprisingly, it's a fact that chameleons have a colorful secret. Most people assume these fascinating lizards change color primarily for camouflage, but that's just one slice of a much larger story. Chameleons are actually experts at using color to express their emotions, regulate their temperature, and communicate with others. When these reptiles feel cold, they darken their skin to absorb heat. Conversely, when overheated, they lighten their color to reflect sunlight. Males often flaunt vibrant hues to attract potential mates or assert dominance over rivals. But this remarkable ability isn't merely about shifting pigments. It's a sophisticated form of nanotechnology at play. Within their skin are tiny crystals that can reflect light in unique ways based on their spacing. Nerve signals alter these distances almost instantly, allowing chameleons to master their own color displays. Therefore, while camouflage is essential for survival, so too is expressing feelings and regulating their body heat. Each shift in hue transforms these creatures into living billboards, broadcasting their emotions and social status to the world. What else could these amazing lizards be telling us? Did you know Bach had 20 children? Johann Sebastian Bach, the legendary composer of the Baroque era, led a life full of music and family. With 2 wives, he fathered a remarkable 20 children. While many might think that raising such a large family would be daunting, Bach embraced it wholeheartedly. Several of his children followed in their father's musical footsteps, becoming accomplished musicians in their own right. Among them was Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, who became known for his contributions to the transition from Baroque to classical music. This fascinating dynamic not only showcases the importance of family, but also highlights how musical talent can thrive across generations. Bach's legacy extends beyond his compositions. It's also about the rich family history that contributed to his influence in the world of classical music. Can you imagine the lively household filled with music and creativity? It's a reminder of how deeply intertwined family and art can be. Why did Daniel Craig become a stormtrooper in Star Wars? In a surprising twist, Daniel Craig, the famous actor known for his role as James Bond, made a secret cameo in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. His appearance playing a stormtrooper is an Easter egg that flies under the radar for many fans. You might be wondering how such a big star ended up in a galaxy far, far away. Craig's involvement was part of a fun tradition in the Star Wars franchise, where filmmakers often include brief, unexpected cameos by well-known actors. When you watch the scene, Craig's character captures Rey, played by Daisy Ridley, but don't expect to see his face. He's hidden behind the typical stormtrooper armor. The decision to add his cameo was meant to inject a bit of humor and surprise into the film, delighting eagle-eyed viewers who catch this clever nod. So next time you watch The Force Awakens, pay close attention. Who knows what other surprises might be tucked away in this adventurous space saga? You might be shocked to learn that cooking shows are scripted. Many viewers enjoy the excitement and drama of cooking competitions, but behind the scenes things are often quite different. Contestants usually receive their ingredients weeks in advance, allowing them to plan and practice their dishes meticulously. While this might seem unfair, it turns cooking into more of a performance rather than a spontaneous challenge. Furthermore, it's not just the contestants who face tough times. Restaurants highlighted on improvement shows often face dire consequences, with many closing soon after their episodes air. Producers might promise a bright future, but the pressure of publicity can lead to financial strain. Fans are left wondering what really happens once the cameras stop rolling. The glitz and glamour can hide some serious struggles for both contestants and establishments alike, making us rethink what we see on our screens. Guess what really drives France's cheese obsession? This enchanting country is home to over 1,000 different kinds of cheese, making it the ultimate destination for cheese lovers. From creamy brie to tangy roquefort, each cheese tells its own story, shaped by the unique geography and climate of the regions they come from. The process of making cheese varies widely, incorporating traditional methods passed down through generations. For instance, the rich camembert from Normandy showcases the lush pastures where dairy cows graze, while the robust reblochon from the Alps thrives in a cooler climate. There's even a saying in France, "Nobody should be without cheese." This motto reflects the country's passion for culinary creativity and its long-standing history of dairy farming. Cheese isn't just a food, it's a cultural treasure. Some varieties are aged in caves, imbibing unique flavors that challenge the palate. Whether paired with a crusty baguette or a fine wine, these cheeses offer a delightful experience waiting to be savored. So, what will you try on your next culinary adventure? Have you ever imagined flying powered by pedals? In 1902, an inventive New Yorker named Gustav Whitehead patented a fascinating flying machine that relied on bicycle pedals and compressed air for power. While this contraption never soared through the skies, Whitehead's ambitious vision predicted a future where personal flying vehicles would be common within just a decade. His ideas opened the door to countless innovations in aviation, inspiring future inventors to experiment with human-powered flight. Although the technology of his time wasn't quite ready for liftoff, the seeds of creativity he planted eventually blossomed into modern aircraft that we see today. Can you imagine how different our world might be if Whitehead's dream had taken flight? His bold attempt reminds us how imagination often leads to groundbreaking advancements, paving the way for the incredible flying machines we rely on now. Explore Egypt's ancient treasures that still captivate us. Egypt stands out as one of the oldest countries in the world, boasting a history that stretches back thousands of years. When you think of Egypt, images of majestic pyramids and the winding Nile River likely come to mind. These landmarks are not just tourist attractions, they are symbols of an incredible civilization that mastered architecture and engineering. The pyramids, built as tombs for pharaohs, reflect the ancient Egyptians' impressive understanding of geometry and labor organization. Meanwhile, the Nile River has been a lifeline, supporting agriculture and trade throughout history. The rich tapestry of Egyptian culture includes remarkable achievements in writing, art, and governance, making it a significant player on the world stage. As you delve into Egypt's past, you discover a civilization that has influenced many others and continues to inspire curiosity and admiration. How does this ancient society's legacy shape our understanding of history today? Can you imagine that trains zoom by your cafe? This incredible scene unfolds at Hanoi's famous train street, where vibrant life meets the rush of modern transportation. Located in Vietnam's bustling capital, this narrow street offers a unique experience unlike any other. As you stroll along the cobblestone pathway, notice how locals have cleverly arranged their daily lives around the train tracks. Cafes and shops are nestled just inches from where the trains pass, and patrons eagerly sit outside, sipping their coffee while being mere feet away from the roaring train as it whizzes by. The anticipation builds as the whistle blows, and everyone knows to step aside for an exhilarating few seconds. It's thrilling to witness this dance between daily activities and the rhythm of the train, creating a lively atmosphere infused with culture and community spirit. The vibrant clamor of everyday life juxtaposed with the sudden rush of a train has made Train Street a popular destination for tourists seeking that perfect snapshot. This remarkable neighborhood exemplifies how residents harmoniously coexist with infrastructure, showcasing the ingenuity of Hanoi's culture. Who wouldn't want to experience this unforgettable moment? Can you spot the incredible ghost bird of the Amazon? The potu, often called the ghost bird, is a fascinating creature well known for its amazing camouflage skills. This remarkable bird has grayish feathers that mimic the look of tree bark, allowing it to blend into its surroundings perfectly. Its striking yellow eyes stand out, but even those can be hard to spot when it's perched quietly among the branches. It's so skilled at hiding that even experienced birdwatchers sometimes find it challenging to locate this elusive animal in the dense Amazon rainforest. The potu's ability to remain invisible is not just a trick of the light, it's a survival technique evolved over generations, enabling it to evade predators and hunt for its prey undetected. These birds are nocturnal, coming alive at night to hunt insects and small animals. So, next time you wander through the Amazon, keep your eyes peeled. You might just catch a glimpse of this stealthy ghost bird blending seamlessly into the trees. Hard to believe, but Bali is a dream destination. This enchanting island in Indonesia, often referred to as the Island of the Gods, mesmerizes visitors with its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural tapestry. Picture yourself strolling along pristine beaches where golden sands meet the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean, or exploring verdant rice terraces that sway gently in the tropical breeze. Bali is much more than stunning vistas. It embodies a vibrant culture deeply rooted in spiritual traditions. As you navigate the island, you'll encounter vibrant offerings at temples, where the sweet aroma of incense pervades the air, as locals partake in daily rituals and prayers. Festivals abound, celebrating everything from harvest to captivating artistic showcases, featuring traditional Balinese dance and exhilarating music. For those seeking peace and rejuvenation, numerous yoga retreats set within the island's lush surroundings offer a haven of mindfulness. And don't miss out on tasting the local cuisine, an explosion of flavors that beautifully represents Bali's diverse heritage. With its seamless blend of adventure, relaxation, and rich culture, Bali invites you to discover what makes this island a truly divine experience. Is it really true that trees live over 4,000 years? It's astonishing, but certain trees like the extraordinary bristlecone pine have existed for more than 4,000 years. These magnificent trees flourish in the challenging high elevations of the western United States, where they have witnessed the rise and fall of ancient civilizations as well as our modern technological advancements. Their remarkable longevity is attributed to a combination of harsh living conditions and impressive resilience. Bristlecone pines thrive in rocky soils and endure extreme temperatures, adapting over the centuries to preserve their energy with a notably slow growth rate. This strategy allows them to withstand the trials of time. Additionally, the wood of these trees is exceptionally dense and resinous, making them naturally resistant to insects and decay. As they mature, bristlecone pines gain toughness, resembling nature's living monuments. Imagine these ancient sentinels quietly observing the world and storing secrets about our planet's history. Scientists study them diligently, revealing insights about climate change and the ancient Earth. Isn't it captivating to think that these timeless trees have stories as rich as those of human civilization? Hard to believe, but race was defined by a drop. In the early 20th century, the one-drop rule emerged as a legal and social practice that considered anyone with even a hint of black ancestry as black. This harsh classification system not only simplified the complexities of identity, but also reinforced strict racial divisions. Picture this: an individual with just one ancestor who was black would face the same discrimination as someone fully identified as black, effectively erasing the rich diversity within biracial identities. Society imposed a rigid line that categorized people based solely on ancestry, disregarding their personal experiences and cultural backgrounds. This rule fueled systemic racism, influencing laws and social norms that marginalized countless individuals. Understanding this historical context is vital for recognizing the ongoing discussions around race and identity today. How can we challenge these outdated notions of race? What if I told you Kansas has a state anthem? The song Home on the Range isn't just a tune, it's the official anthem of Kansas. This beloved song paints a vivid picture of the state's breathtaking landscapes, filled with rolling prairies and expansive blue skies. With lyrics that evoke images of cowboys riding across the open land and the gentle whispers of prairie winds, it beautifully captures the spirit of the American frontier. First composed in the 19th century, it has become a symbol of the state's identity and pride. The catchy melody invites listeners to dream of simpler times where the vast outdoors offered freedom and adventure. In 1947, Kansas officially adopted this song as its anthem, celebrating the cultural heritage of the region. People from all walks of life know and cherish the tune, often singing it at community events and state celebrations. So next time you hear Home on the Range, think about how it ties together the history, landscape, and heart of Kansas. Have you ever wondered why Ali and Muhammad are in Samahadi? This fascinating situation revolves around two individuals, Ali and Muhammad Kimia, who were specifically sent to the Samahadi area for an important task. Samahadi, a vibrant location known for its community spirit, is often chosen for assignments that require close collaboration with local residents. Ali and Muhammad's mission likely involves understanding the needs of the community and finding ways to address them effectively. Both individuals bring their unique skills and perspectives to the table, making them ideally suited for this role. Their work in Samahadi could encompass anything from social initiatives to educational programs, depending on the community's needs. By immersing themselves in the local culture and building connections, Ali and Muhammad have the chance to make a real impact. What kind of projects do you think they will undertake? Mazes have intrigued us for centuries. What's their secret charm? Serving as symbols of life's twists and turns, they challenge our minds and entertain us in various ways. From ancient labyrinths in Greek mythology to the intricate hedge mazes of today, these puzzling structures captivate our imagination. They go beyond entertainment, playing a role in psychology by exploring how we navigate problems and make decisions. Nowadays, you can find mazes everywhere. They appear in video games, making quests more exciting, and in robotics testing, where understanding pathways helps improve robot navigation. Researchers also utilize mazes in navigation studies, teaching us how humans and animals orient themselves in complex environments. It's fascinating how something that looks like a simple puzzle can actually be a tool for enhancing our problem-solving skills and creativity. So the next time you encounter a maze, remember, you're not just having fun, you're also engaging with an age-old concept that blends art, science, and the human experience. What will you discover in your next maze adventure? Here's a wild fact about astronaut farts. In space, things can get a little weird, especially when it comes to our bodies. Astronaut farts pose a serious risk in a spacecraft due to the confined environment. You see, inside a spacecraft, the air is recycled and the oxygen levels are closely monitored. This means that when an astronaut releases gas, it can turn into a mix of methane and other gases. If the concentration of methane gets too high, it could create a flammable situation. Imagine floating in a tiny tin can millions of miles from Earth, and suddenly your fart becomes a fire hazard. To keep the crew safe and comfortable, astronauts have to be mindful of what they eat, choosing foods that are less likely to cause excessive gas. So next time you think about space adventures, remember that managing gas is part of the job. Guess what really drives Burj Khalifa cleaners? Keeping the world's tallest building sparkling clean is no small feat. Cleaning the Burj Khalifa, standing at an impressive 828 meters, 2,117 feet, isn't just about wiping surfaces, it's a monumental challenge. Imagine facing fierce winds and searing desert heat while standing hundreds of meters above the ground. Each of its 24,000 glass panels collects dust and dirt, making professional equipment essential for the brave workers. They use specialized tools like water-fed poles and harnesses to scrub the exterior while ensuring their safety. The entire process can take up to 3 months to complete, and it's crucial for maintaining the building's stunning appearance. The cleaners work tirelessly, battling the elements and scaling heights to keep this architectural marvel shining bright. How do you think they manage their nerves while cleaning such a towering giant? Did you know that your big toe has a fancy name? It's called the hallux, and it sounds like something straight out of a fantasy tale. The hallux plays a critical role in our balance and movement, helping us walk and run with ease. However, not everyone's big toe stays perfectly shaped. Sometimes, due to genetics or ill-fitting shoes, the hallux can develop a bunion, which is medically known as hallux valgus. This condition causes the big toe to point inward, creating a noticeable bump on the outside of the foot. Bunions can be more than just a cosmetic issue. They may lead to pain and discomfort, especially when walking or standing for long periods. Luckily, there are various treatment options, such as orthotics or surgery, to help alleviate the problem. So the next time you look at your feet, remember their unique anatomy and the stories they tell. You'll be amazed by Sochi's incredible skybridge. This stunning structure is one of the longest pedestrian suspension bridges in the world, stretching a jaw-dropping 1,140 feet across the beautiful landscape of Sochi, Russia. Picture yourself walking across this magnificent bridge, high above the ground, with breathtaking views surrounding you. It's not just a way to get from one side to the other, it delivers an unforgettable experience that combines excitement and nature. For adrenaline seekers, there's an added thrill. Bungee jumping from platforms that soar a staggering 680 feet in the air. Imagine the rush as you leap into the open air, with the ground far below. Whether you're strolling leisurely or taking a daring plunge, the skybridge offers something for everyone, making it a must-visit attraction for both locals and tourists alike. Ready to experience it for yourself? Here's a wild fact about swimming pigs. On a stunning uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, you can find adorable pigs that swim in the turquoise waters. This unique place has become famous for its friendly resident swine, who love to splash around in the ocean. Tourists flock to the island not just to bask in the sun on the soft sand, but also to watch these pigs paddle and play. The story goes that the pigs were brought to the island by sailors who intended to return for them, but they never did. Instead, the pigs learned to swim and thrive on the island's resources. Visitors often feed them snacks, and it's a delight to see how the pigs instinctively dive and swim to get their treats. This quirky attraction raises awareness about wildlife and conservation, making Pig Beach a must-see for anyone exploring the Bahamas. Would you dare to swim with pigs? Did you catch Mike Tyson in The Hangover? In this hilarious comedy film, Tyson makes a memorable appearance as a caricatured version of himself. The story revolves around a group of friends who head to Las Vegas for a bachelor party that quickly spirals into chaos. Amidst the craziness, Tyson's character not only provides comic relief, but also plays a crucial part in the protagonist's quest to unravel the wild night they can't remember. Picture this. After an unforgettable night filled with antics, missing friends, and a baby tiger, Tyson shows up to reclaim his stolen championship belt, leading to some of the movie's funniest moments. His charm and larger-than-life persona blend seamlessly with the chaotic energy of the film, making it a fan favorite. Tyson's unexpected foray into comedy shows that he can deliver laughs just as well as punches, connecting with audiences far beyond the boxing ring. So whether you're a boxing fan or just love a good laugh, Tyson's role in The Hangover is a highlight you can't overlook. Is it really true that 6666 connects to casinos? The number 6666 has a mysterious reputation, often viewed with fear and superstition, especially as it is linked to the concept of the devil in popular culture. Interestingly, if you add up all the numbers on a roulette wheel, the total equals 666. This numerical coincidence has led some people to label casinos as Satan's playground, suggesting a sinister connection. Roulette, a game rooted in chance and luck, contributes to the allure and excitement of gambling. This connection between the number and casinos captures the imagination of many, and it makes us think about the emotional responses tied to numbers. In fact, some players even believe that certain numbers bring either good or bad luck. How do you feel about betting on a game linked to this infamous number? Whether you're rolling the dice or spinning the wheel, understanding these associations adds another layer of intrigue to the gamble. Here's a wild fact about Title IX in sports. This groundbreaking legislation, enacted in the 1970s, mandated equal opportunities for girls and women in education and athletics, leading to a seismic shift in how sports are viewed and played. Before Title IX, female athletes faced numerous obstacles, from limited funding to fewer competition opportunities. Many schools didn't even have women's teams. However, Title changed all that, ensuring that schools receiving federal funding had to provide equal athletic opportunities to both genders. As a result, female participation in sports skyrocketed, leading to increased representation in everything from high school sports to the Olympics. This law not only opened doors for girls to play sports, but also played a crucial role in promoting gender equality in society. Today, thanks to Title IX, we see female athletes excelling and inspiring future generations. Could you imagine a world without these trailblazers? Guess what really drives Victoria's Secret's success? In 1982, Roy Raymond made a bold decision to sell Victoria's Secret to Leslie Wexner, the visionary founder of L Brands. Wexner's leadership marked a turning point for the brand, transforming it from a small niche retailer into a global powerhouse in the lingerie industry. Under his guidance, Victoria's Secret expanded its product lines, introduced iconic fashion shows, and created a marketing strategy that captivated and engaged shoppers worldwide. Wexner understood the importance of branding and allure, effectively turning lingerie shopping into a glamorous experience. Today, Victoria's Secret is synonymous with luxury underwear, thanks to its unforgettable advertising campaigns and a strong presence in pop culture. So what really made Victoria's Secret soar? It was all about smart decisions and bold strategies. Here's a wild fact about watermelon you'll love. Did you know the rind, often discarded, is packed with citrulline? This awesome compound has the power to improve blood flow and cut down on muscle soreness after a workout. So instead of tossing that green part of the watermelon, consider blending it into a smoothie or pickling it for a crunchy snack. Watermelon isn't just tasty, it's also got a rich history. Ancient Egyptians cherished this fruit so much that they placed it in tombs, highlighting its cultural and nutritional significance. Consuming watermelon can also help you stay hydrated because it's made up of about 92% water. With so many benefits packed into both the sweet flesh and the often overlooked rind, why not make watermelon a staple in your diet? Who knew that this refreshing summer treat could be so beneficial? Discover the bizarre world of monowheels from history. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, inventors were captivated by the idea of monowheels, which are one-wheeled vehicles that relied on pedals, motors, or even steam for power. Imagine a bicycle with just a single, large wheel. Futuristic and thrilling, right? However, these quirky inventions quickly proved to be more challenging than exciting. Riders often struggled to maintain their balance, leading to a hefty number of falls and injuries. It turns out that riding a monowheel requires a skill set that most enthusiasts simply didn't possess. This impracticality led to the rapid decline of monowheels in popularity. Although they may have faded into obscurity, monowheels still spark curiosity and inspire modern inventors. Could this be a glimpse into a future of one-wheeled transportation? You might be shocked to learn about Keanu Reeves' gratitude. After wrapping up filming for John Wick 4, the beloved actor wanted to show his appreciation for the incredible stunt performers who brought the action to life. He decided to gift each performer a customized t-shirt that proudly displayed how many times they had died on screen during the film, with some of them hilariously racking up over 20 deaths. This thoughtful gesture highlighted not only his respect for their hard work, but also the intense demands of action films. But the surprises didn't stop there. Reeves went above and beyond by presenting his personal stunt team with luxury Rolex Submariner watches. These stunning timepieces serve as a lasting reminder of their teamwork and dedication. Such acts of kindness really showcase Reeves's character and commitment to everyone involved in the making of the movie. You might be shocked to learn that compassion changed history. During World War I, British soldier Henry Tandy faced a critical moment in 1916. While bravely navigating the battlefield, he came upon a wounded German soldier lying helpless in the mud. Instead of pulling the trigger, Tandy chose to show compassion, opting to spare the soldier's life. It turns out that this soldier was none other than Adolf Hitler, who would later rise to infamy as the dictator of Nazi Germany. Tandy's decision highlights the power of empathy during a time of war, serving as a poignant reminder that actions can have far-reaching consequences. This encounter, steeped in irony, raises questions about fate, the paths we take, and how a single choice can alter the course of history. Imagine if Tandy had shot Hitler. How different might our world be today? This might surprise you, the Sodder family tragedy. On Christmas Eve in 1945, a devastating fire tore through the Sodder family home in West Virginia, forever changing their lives. While the parents and 4 of their children managed to escape the flames, 5 of the children mysteriously went missing amidst the chaos. The fire left nothing but ashes, and despite extensive searches, no trace of the missing children was ever discovered. Over the years, the devastated family reported receiving strange clues like letters and a photograph that eerily resembled one of the lost boys. These mysterious hints only deepened the sorrow and confusion surrounding their disappearance. Why did tragedy strike on such a joyous holiday? And where did the children go? The haunted memories of that Christmas Eve linger on, making it one of the most perplexing, unsolved mysteries in history. Believe it or not, the first web browser was invented. In 1990, Tim Berners-Lee, a brilliant computer scientist, created the World Wide Web, which later took on the name Nexus. This groundbreaking web browser was revolutionary, allowing users to easily access and navigate the growing information available on the internet. Before Berners-Lee's invention, accessing information on the internet was a challenging task, often requiring complicated commands and technical knowledge. With the introduction of the World Wide Web, anyone could explore the digital world with just a few clicks. This invention played a huge role in making the internet accessible to the general public, paving the way for the online experience we enjoy today. Berners-Lee's vision was not just about connecting computers, but about making knowledge available to everyone. How did this simple idea change our world forever? Prepare to be amazed by bats' incredible lifespans. Did you know that bats can live up to 40 years? This is remarkably long for such small mammals. In fact, when we look at lifespan in relation to size, only 19 mammal species outlive humans, and 18 of them are bats. This astonishing longevity defies the common belief that smaller animals typically have shorter lives. Because of their unique biology, scientists are keen to study bats to understand the secrets behind their aging and impressive disease resistance. These insights could pave the way for medical breakthroughs that might even benefit humans one day. Imagine what we could learn from these flying wonders. With their long lives, bats hold keys to mysteries that could unlock new approaches to health and longevity for all species, including ourselves. Isn't it fascinating that studying these creatures might help us live longer, healthier lives? Have you ever wondered how movie sets spark love stories? Antonio Banderas and Melanie Griffith's fairy tale began on the set of the film Too Much. This romantic comedy, released in 1996, became the backdrop where two talented actors first crossed paths. At that time, Antonio was already an established star, known for his captivating performances in films like Desperado and The Mask of Zorro. Meanwhile, Melanie, a talented actress renowned for her roles in classics such as Working Girl, caught Antonio's eye with her charm and skill. As they delved into their characters, a genuine connection blossomed between them, turning the chemistry on screen into a real-life romance. Their whirlwind courtship culminated in marriage shortly after wrapping up the film. This enchanting story serves as a reminder that sometimes love finds its way when you least expect it, and movie magic truly exists. It's fascinating how creative collaboration can lead to lasting relationships, isn't it? Did you know that Garden of the Gods mesmerizes visitors? This stunning natural park in Colorado, USA, is famous for its breathtaking red sandstone rock formations that leave everyone in awe. With towering structures like the iconic Tower of Babel and Camel's Rock, this park showcases nature's artistry at its finest. Picture vibrant red rocks rising dramatically against a clear blue sky. It's a sight you won't want to miss. Whether you're hiking, rock climbing, or simply taking a leisurely stroll, every corner of the park offers a unique perspective on these geological wonders. The area also holds rich cultural history, having been sacred to Native American tribes for centuries. Open year-round, Garden of the Gods is not only a paradise for adventure seekers, but also a tranquil spot for anyone looking to connect with nature. So are you ready to explore this natural masterpiece? You might be shocked to learn that art can grow. Australian artist Craig Walsh has taken a unique approach with his project called Monuments, where he projects stunning human portraits onto tree trunks and canopies in natural spaces. This creative endeavor completely redefines what we consider a monument. Instead of the usual stone and bronze structures, Walsh uses light and the beauty of nature to convey powerful messages through his art. By placing these projections in the heart of the outdoors, he invites viewers to rethink the connection between people and the environment. Each portrait transforms a simple tree into a striking canvas, blending human stories with the natural world. This innovative technique not only highlights the beauty of artistic expression, but also encourages us to engage with nature in new ways, Can you imagine walking through a forest and encountering these vibrant images among the trees? Is it really true that weddings in China included cigarettes? During the 1980s and 1990s, the tradition of lighting double happiness cigarettes became a unique practice in Chinese weddings. This wasn't just about the act of smoking. It symbolized gratitude from brides toward their male wedding guests. Lamps flickered as brides offered these special cigarettes, reflecting the joy and warmth of the occasion. The double happiness symbol traditionally represents marital bliss, and by incorporating tobacco, couples blended Western influences with their cultural roots. Guests would receive these cigarettes not only as a token of thanks, but also as a way to enhance the festive atmosphere. This fascinating integration of tobacco into wedding customs highlights how traditions can evolve and adapt over time. Can you imagine a wedding celebration where sharing a smoke was a sign of hospitality and joy? Prepare to be amazed by meerkat clans. These fascinating animals are highly social, forming tight-knit groups known as clans. Within their clans, meerkats showcase remarkable teamwork as they hunt, care for their young, and defend themselves against predators. Each clan member has a role, with one meerkat often appointed as the lookout while others search for food. This lookout perches on a high point, scanning the environment for threats and alerting the group if danger approaches. Meerkats communicate with a variety of vocalizations, helping them coordinate their activities seamlessly. When one member finds food, they communicate their discovery, ensuring the entire clan benefits from the meal. Their cooperative behavior not only strengthens social bonds, but also enhances their survival chances in the wild. These clever creatures are a perfect example of how teamwork can lead to success in nature. So the next time you see a meerkat, think about the intricate social network and collaboration happening right before your eyes. Did you know Venezuela has the world's highest water level? At a staggering 177.9 meters, Venezuela's water level is like no other on our planet. This impressive measurement comes from the country's remarkable natural features, particularly the stunning Angel Falls, recognized as the tallest uninterrupted waterfall in the world. Nestled in the Grand Sabana region, Angel Falls plunges dramatically, creating a breathtaking sight that attracts adventurers and travelers from around the globe. The water cascades over the edge of the Tepe, a massive tabletop mountain, taking a mesmerizing journey down to the rainforest below. Besides its breathtaking views, this waterfall is a crucial part of the ecosystem, supporting diverse wildlife and plant species. So next time you're dreaming of adventure, consider Venezuela and its awe-inspiring heights. Who wouldn't want to stand in the presence of such natural wonder? Are robots really as smart as we think? Robots can seem incredibly intelligent, but they operate quite differently from us humans. Instead of using thoughts and feelings like we do, robots process information through algorithms, sensors, and programming. Think of algorithms as a set of precise instructions or recipes that guide a robot's actions. Sensors act like the robot's eyes and ears, enabling it to perceive its environment, detecting obstacles, measuring distances, or picking up on sounds. While these machines can perform specific tasks with remarkable speed and accuracy, their understanding is fundamentally different from human reasoning. They don't reason, think creatively, or feel emotions. Robots follow programmed paths and reactions, which means they're excellent at repetitive jobs or heavy lifting, but they won't have that spark of intuition that makes us human. So the next time you see a robot in action, remember it's following a smartly designed script, not thinking on its feet. Pro gamers are raking in millions from esports tournaments. This might surprise you, but many gamers have turned their passion for playing video games into a full-time career. Esports, or electronic sports, involves competitive gameplay that is often showcased in tournaments streamed live to audiences worldwide. Popular games like League of Legends, Dota 2, and Fortnite have captivated millions, and the prize pools for these competitions can reach staggering amounts, sometimes exceeding millions of dollars. Players train rigorously, honing their skills and strategies to compete at the highest levels. With professional teams and sponsorships, the gaming industry has transformed into a serious business with lucrative opportunities. Audiences gather online and in person to watch their favorite teams battle it out, creating a vibrant community around competitive gaming. As a result, pro gamers not only gain fame, but also substantial financial rewards. Who would have thought that playing video games could lead to such incredible success? Hard to believe, but the largest stolen is massive. A famous German Christmas cake was baked in 2010 and measures an astonishing 10 meters, 236.55 feet long. This gigantic treat was made in the Haarlem railway station in the Netherlands and took 2.5 hours to cook. Imagine the ingredients. It required enormous quantities of flour, butter, dried fruit, and marzipan, making it a true baker's marvel. Stollen itself has a rich history, originating from Dresden, Germany, and is famous for being dusted with powdered sugar, giving it a snowy appearance that perfectly captures the holiday spirit. Today, it's adored by people around the world, showing just how much joy food can bring during festive seasons. How cool is it that a single cake can become such a symbol of celebration and togetherness? Did you know that scuba divers explore over 1,000 feet deep? This incredible feat places divers in a world where they can meet marine life that has lived in isolation for millions of years. The world record for the deepest scuba dive exceeds an astonishing 1,000 feet, pushing human limits in pursuit of adventure. However, diving at such depths isn't just about thrill and excitement. It comes with immense challenges. Divers face extreme pressure that can crush underwater equipment in cold temperatures that can drop to near freezing. To safely explore this alien underwater realm, divers rely on specialized suits and tanks filled with carefully mixed gases. Alongside their gear, they must have exceptional training and experience to navigate the risks involved. Every descent deep below the surface offers a chance to witness unique ecosystems and ancient species that few have seen before. Isn't it amazing what lies beneath the waves? You won't believe this about prime numbers. As of October 2024, the largest known prime number is truly astounding, boasting over 41 million digits. This enormous number was discovered through a collaborative effort known as the Great Internet Mersenne Prime Search, GIMPS, where math enthusiasts from around the world help find ever larger prime numbers. But there's more than just curiosity at play. GIMPS offers a monetary reward of over $3,000 for anyone who stumbles upon a new prime number, making the search exciting and competitive. Prime numbers are fascinating because they can only be divided by one in themselves, making them the building blocks of mathematics. Their applications stretch from encryption and computer security to patterns in nature. As we continue this thrilling quest for new primes, who knows what extraordinary numbers await discovery? What will the next prime number look like? Here's a wild fact about survival in the desert. In 1994, Mauro Prosperi found himself lost in the vast Sahara Desert, an unforgiving environment known for its scorching heat and endless sandy stretches. With no food or water, many would have lost hope. But Mauro's determination shone through. He survived for an incredible 9 days by resorting to drinking bat blood and his own urine. This bold choice highlights the extreme lengths people can go to in desperate situations. In the heart of the desert, Mauro's resourcefulness was crucial. He learned to catch bats and extract precious fluid to stay alive. He even had to drink his own urine, a practice many might find unthinkable. But when faced with severe dehydration, survival instincts kick in. Mauro's harrowing experience teaches us about the resilience of the human spirit and the unexpected ways nature can provide, even in the direst circumstances. Imagine facing such challenges. How would you cope in a situation like this?